Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the American Pop Culture series. And you guys, I am obsessed with the Traitors. So I know that they're on their second season, but I want to dial it back just a little bit because season one, I binge watched it and it was everything. So I want to go step by step through each episode and just kind of share my thoughts. And of course, I invite you to do the same in the comments section. So, season one. This show is just so delicious, okay? Ever since I was a little kid, I've always loved like the murder mystery genre, right? I used to love reading the Nancy Drew books and Goosebumps and, just all those wonderful things. And so now they have combined celebrity reality TV with a handful of, just regular schmegular everyday people like you and me and put them all together in a castle in Scotland. Oh, I love it. And what I just read in their wiki page, season one, they won an Emmy for outstanding casting for a reality program. So, congratulations to Alan Cummings and everybody on season one because you guys were amazing and you killed it. Literally. Okay, so the first season of The Traitors features 10 former reality television participants and then 10 members of the general player. And then, one player, Kevin Green, was removed during the first day of the competition due to COVID. I hope that he's okay. He tested positive. Oh, and then Geraldine Marino replaced him. So I remember Geraldine. Okay. So the contestants are as follows. We have Reza Farahan, who's 48 years old, and he's from LA, California, and he was on Shaw's Sunset. Then we have Geraldine Morano, who just, like I said, replaced the guy who tested positive for COVID. I hope that he's okay. She's from North Hollywood, California. She's 29 years old, and she is an actress. Then we have Robert Bam, his nickname, Bam Neves, who's 33 years old from Rye, New York. He's a tech sales executive. Then we have Brandy Glanville, who's 49 years old from Beverly Hills, California, and she was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Then we have Azra Villani. I hope I'm saying that right. 35 years old from LA, California, as a yoga instructor. Michael Davidson, who's 35, and he's from Kentucky. He was a DMV office manager. Ryan Lochte, of course, 37 years old from Gainesville, Florida, who won gold medals for Olympic swimming. They didn't, well, we'll get into that, but yeah, okay. Kyle Cook, 39 years old from New York City, New York, from Summer House. Amanda Clark, she's 30 years old from Pennsylvania. She is an emergency room nurse, which that was really great. They would have a nurse on hand. Very smart of them. Smart casting. Cody Calafori, 32 years old from New York City, New York. He was a Big Brother, season 16. Angelica Conti, who's 28 years old from Staten Island, New York. She's a hairstylist. Shelby Rodriguez, 31 years old from Beaumont, Texas. She was a public affairs manager. Rachel Riley, 37 years old from Birmingham, Alabama. She played on Big Brother season 12. Stephanie LaGrossa Kendrick, 42 years old from Dundon, Florida, who was on Survivor, Palu, okay. Christian De La Torre was 28 years old, Los Angeles, California. He was a veteran. That's very cool. At 28, okay, he got in and out. Very cool. Thank you for your service, Christian. Kate Chastain. I used to love watching Below Deck. Let me know if you guys want me to cover past Below Deck episodes. But she's funny. Kate, I really enjoy her personality. Her wit is razor sharp. She's 39 years old from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She was a chief stew for many seasons on Below Deck. Ari, I'm going to mispronounce your name, Ari. London Dye Kerr. something like that. Okay. From Scott, he's 40 years old, junior, 40 years old from Scottsdale, Arizona, The Bachelorette, season 8. And then we have Quentin Giles, 32 years old from Houston, Texas. He was a political analyst. Andy Vanacore, 30 years old from Reno, Nevada. He was a music services director. And Sari Fields, 51 years old from Jersey City, New Jersey. And she was on Survivor in Panama. All right, so that is the cast. In the first episode is titled "The Game is Afoot." Okay, so they all arrive at the castle, and Alan Cummings is there, and he's like dressed to the nines, right? He's introducing them, helping them get acclimated to the castle in Scotland, and he has them all at the round table. They get to know each other, and then he goes around and he actually taps a few of the players on the shoulder, and they will be the traitors, okay? And then the rest of them who are not tapped on the shoulder are the faithful. Now, every night, the traitors have to essentially take someone out and unalive the players, okay? They have to come to a consensus, and whoever... Okay, so when they decide who they want to take out, they're going to leave them a note. And then the rest of the players have to try to decide and kind of suss out who the traitors are. And at the end of the game, whoever is left from the faithful group, because there's only a select few traitors, if they are left, if the faithful are left at the end, then they can split the pot of money. And then this accumulates throughout the entire season. But and this is the caveat, right? The plot twist. If the traitor is among them and they haven't sussed out this person as a traitor yet, they've convinced them that they are one of the faithful, kind of blend in, and they take away the entire money pot, the game. Okay, they like go big or go home pretty much. So it's so good, you guys. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. So in between them trying to find out, who's a faithful, who's a traitor, they complete missions, and they're like team building exercises and competitions to add money to their pot at the end, like the jackpot at the end. It's kind of, Squid Game-ish, right? After every successful mission, it accumulates. And during the missions, they're talking and trying to figure out who's a traitor, who's not. Well, at the end, everyone comes together at the round table, and they decide to banish someone that they believe is a traitor, right? In front of everybody. So they're all at the round table, and they're trying to figure out, okay, who is a traitor? They're like, you said something or you acted this way. We think that you're a traitor. And so they'll go to the circle of truth, and they will disclose their identity, whether or not they are a traitor or a faithful. And you guys, this episode is so good because not only are we introduced to all the players and their personalities and the mission, but it just sets things up perfectly for the rest of the season. I'm really glad that they won an Emmy. I feel like they really deserved it. And yeah, it's amazing. I'm actually going to keep these pictures, but I'll do like the red X's across the people in their faces to show like who's no longer with us as I recap the rest of the season. But the plot twist at the end is so good. It's so good. There's people on social media, on Instagram right now, and I'm not talking about just like people who are watching in the audience or from home. I'm talking about cast members. They are still talking about how, like, in disbelief they are, how things panned out at the end. Because you have to be extremely cunning. You have to know how to read people. You have to be a master manipulator. And I don't mean that in a necessarily bad way. Like, I feel like you have to really um, know how to navigate strategically in order to win this game. That's why they brought people from, Survivor and um, other games where, you have to be cunning and you have to be very agile and you like razor sharp pretty much at all times. So it's like Clue, right? Remember that old game Clue, but come to life and like Survivor all like kind of mashed together. So good. But anyway, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are watching The Traitors, and I will recap the rest of the episodes to try to get you caught up because they come out once a week. So I'm going to try to get caught up to season 2. Let's hope that I can. But please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.